I have arrived! Welcome, creatures of all ages. My name is Osmus Tarkus. Thank you so much for coming, Amanda. Um, and thank you so much for your support your morale support in after what happened in last stream. God, that was a fiasco. But right now it is. Right now, this stream is also known as. Please don't cancel me if I slip up anything, because I'm probably going to. But yeah, this is. It is currently Black History Month, and as any streamers, small streamers expected to do, I am going to do with a themed video in order to perhaps get a few people's attention. No, no. In all seriousness, this is actually a faction that in Rome 2 I've wanted to play for a while. This is Kush. I actually first learned about this culture in elementary school in 6th grade, and they talked about it as a very advanced culture and contemporary of Egypt that actually conquered it at one point and formed a dynasty of black pharaohs. But they also talked about how women were more or less equal to men there. I can't say that for sure because largely that we don't know that much about it. The real political representation of women probably started later in the in Kush's history during the Meroitic period in the form of the Kandake or Candace. Yes, the name Candace, such as like Candace from Phineas and Ferb, actually comes from Kush, from named after the Kandake, the Queen Regent, the Queen Regent of Kush. So yeah, I'd say this is a pretty essential part of sub-Saharan African history, especially because the Kushites were able to resist Roman expansion, and when the Romans pushed into and conquered Egypt, their boundary was in the early cataracts of the Nile, thanks to the efforts and arms of Kush under the Kandake Amarnarenas. But yeah. As it is with many of the streams I did, there is a story behind all of this. It's a history and a her story. Let's considering I am thousands of years old and have been involved in every conflict, in almost every conflict in history, due to my ability to teleport by riding on a chariot of on Thor's chariot, pulled by immortal goats. I was there here too. Let me tell you about it. Much of it is a haze, but I remember that at long ago, I had fallen out of favor with Rome, the republic I had helped defend against their enemies in Carthage. The people I had loved so much for over centuries, I now vow to destroy. To destroy, for a reason I cannot fully remember. I traveled across the old world, serving as advisors and generals to warlords and kings in their wars with the Romans, hoping to eventually find a people and leader great enough that they could resist the eagle, and perhaps eventually destroy them. Every time I failed, and one by one the people of Europe and Africa fell, their leaders killed, and their people kneeling before the Senate. Once the kingdom of Egypt was taken, Rome's conquest of the inland sea, which they would call Mare Nostrum, our sea, was complete. And I was sure that more small kingdoms beyond would fall. In frustration, I went even further south, hoping in vain that I could stem the wave of conquest at last. It was then I found myself in the forgotten gift of the Nile, a land of dark-skinned men and women who had farmed the floodplains and built great temples and pyramids for hundreds of years alongside Egypt, a land known as Kush. And it was there I met one of the greatest rulers and mightiest warriors Rome would face, yet one who would go on forgotten throughout the ages. A one-eyed queen as stubborn as an African elephant and fierce as a hippopotamus, who would fight for her polity to the last breath. Her name was Amanirenas. Anyways, I will continue telling the story as we continue through this campaign. So yeah, one thing to note about Kush's position in history is that the ancients did not actually call it Kush. Kush was a name given to it by the Egyptians, but the ancient chroniclers of Greece referred to it as Ethiopia. For them, all sub-Saharan black people of the below Egypt were known as Ethiopians. And the queen, the queen of it, the Kandake, was never actually called by a real name. She was always known as Candace. Let's see, the Ethiopian and Nubian kings are as old as... Hold on, let me reduce the volume a bit. As old as Egypt itself, and still have a rivalry with their northern neighbor. The kingdom of Kush even ruled as Egyptian pharaohs themselves once, but that time has long passed. The peoples themselves are largely nomadic tribesmen, living off their herds, but large populations also live in ancient cities such as Meroe and Aksum. The Kushites may try to reclaim Egypt in the future, and the Aksumites have their eyes on Arabia. But first, they may have to deal with each other first. Hold on. So we are going to do this narrative campaign in a slightly different way. Instead of talking about obviously fictional and sometimes real characters, we're going to talk about someone real as well, which of course is me. Let me see. Where did I put that? Let's see. Window capture 2. Give me a moment. Huh? Okay. Because you see, throughout history, I had the power to shapeshift. I could come across the bodies of great fallen warriors and take their form as well as their memories. Yes. Therefore, one of the figures you will see in this campaign is actually me, or at least a version of me in a different in an alternate reality where things might have gone differently. I would rather be first in a little village in Gaul than second in Rome. Loading, loading. Alright, so as you can see, hold on, let me move to full screen. Hold on. Yeah, unfortunately, I do actually need full screen for this, largely because... how do I bring it up? Okay, okay. Yeah, largely because there is an icon at the bottom that becomes less visible if... Yeah, there's an icon at the bottom that becomes less visible if, what is it? If I play it in windowed mode. So yeah, the current leader, the Kandake, is Alake Baskin. And I don't think that was a real person, but... I don't know, maybe one of the minor Kandakes. But yeah, as you can see, her husband has passed away, which makes her the de facto ruler as the Queen Mother, the Queen Regent. And let's see who I am. Which one of these is me? Likes to grow food. Industrialist, philosophic. Indibliss. Civility, agriculturalist, obsessed, military academic, unattractive, humorous. Yeah, I'd say this was me. I was at this point I was less of a warrior and more of I was less of a warrior and feeling more like being a preferring to write philosophical treatises and serve as an advisor to the Queen. Nevertheless, I will go to war if I will defend my new home if necessary. Let's see. What is my bodyguard? All right, we have elephants. Yes, yes, can't have an African, can't have a true African kingdom without elephants, without an elephant circus. Ethiopian swordsman. As all right, so. Let's be. I will be real that, by the time of Amanirenas, the warriors of Kush were not actually that well equipped or disciplined. They were sort of a ragtag, they were sort of a ragtag, large warband of people with barely any armor and with sickles, axes, and pikes. So. Needless to say, we're going to be relying a lot on light infantry. On light infantry, we're going to be doing a back and forth campaign of, not back and forth, but basically my army is going to be very, very fast. fast, just running around the map, throwing javelins, and of course delivering the coup de grace with my elephants. Elephants are going to be the mainstay of my strategy, at least when I get a hold of them, and overall, while I am going to have phalanx infantry, I'm probably going to rely on them only as sort of a placeholder for the rest of my skirmishers and my for my skirmishers and my swordsmen. By a placeholder, I mean like a tar pit, sort of. Anyways, let's get started. Let's see. Who are our ally? What is our diplomatic setting, right? We have Aksum. Aksum at this point does not like us. Blemyai also does not like us. Okay. The Arabs really don't like us. And the Egyptians are also indifferent. Not indifferent, they don't like us either. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to send diplomats to all of them and see who no, we are going to send diplomats to all of them and see which one of them decides to make me their enemy. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the random events. We're just going to see how this starts and what exactly I was this alternate version of me is doing in Kush. So at this point, I was skeptical and suspicious. I was skeptical and suspicious. I was refusing to merely worship the gods and the kings and queens. I instead preferred to enjoy the treatises and the wisdom of Rome DEI incident. That's right. That's right. That's right. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. And by equity, I mean everyone bows down on. Everyone equally bows down to the queen, because Yas Queen. All hail the Kandake. The story begins at a luxury island resort. I'm guessing that resort is going to be Elephantine, which means we are going to immediately go north to attack the Egyptians. I am going to send Indiblis as the noble over to Egypt. Egypt to see if we can eke out a casus belli. We are also going to send them to Blemyai. And let's see. The situation is someone is being impersonated. Oh, okay. It seems that somebody is in Egypt is thinking the same thing, trying to impersonate the pharaoh. Very interesting. Anyways, the theme is adventure, so let's recruit a champion, or at least eventually. Anyways, war is inevitable, so let's get ready. Let's get, like I said, the major, like I said, earlier, earlier, the Meroitic army is largely consists of untrained conscripts. So we are going to play the part.
Are you ready to serve?
Let's see. Let's hire a spy.
At your service.
Let's see what you can do. Ooh, assassin. Sort of. Yeah. You will be my eyes and ears. Another thing to note is that right now, as I might have mentioned, no, I didn't mention this earlier, but there's definitely sort of a. All right, somebody who has impersonated the pharaoh, perhaps is one of his brothers in the incestuous clusterfuck that is the Macedonian Ptolemaic dynasty, has decided to bring us into war. Perfect. All right, but first we are going to have to get through the northern kingdom of Blemyai. So it seems that a large amount of our it seems that a very large amount of our public order problems has to do with cultural issues, because as I might have as I didn't mention this before, but there's definitely historically been a cultural conflict between the leaders of the leaders of Kush, who traditionally followed Egyptian customs, such as worshipping the gods of Egypt, such as Ra and Isis, and the more the more traditionally sub-Saharan African people who were probably culturally distinct. But anyways, our majority culture at this point is wait, what is our culture? Anyways, whatever it is, let's hire a sage to spread it. Alright, major encampment, central tribal encampment. Alright. Oh, I see. So this is a very fertile area, which of course it makes sense. This is a fertile area. After all, this is the Nile region. The Kushites also are centered around the Nile, the Upper Nile specifically. Which means they enjoy the fruits of the Black Sands. So let's see. Let's build a... Let's see. Let's build an Eastern market, a farmer's market. And let's get some more spearmen.
Carrion birds and jackals will grow
Oh, here they come.
carcasses and lose the taste for your
The Oxamites would be the ones who would ultimately destroy Kush. We're going to have to nip this problem at the bud. Let's get some more. No, I think we have enough spearmen. Let's get some archers. And okay, so it does seem like our majority, the culture we want to spread more of is the Egyptian culture. The royal Egyptian culture. Like I said, the Kushites, like I said, it's the Kushites have traditionally lived in either the shadow of Egypt or vice versa. Let me bring out my notes. So yeah, Originally the kings of the kings of Egypt were the ones in control of the area. Around 1500 BC, the area was conquered by Egypt, and the people adopted Egyptian customs. However, in the 11th century, in the 11th century, we would go on to see a pharaonic decline. And a pharaonic decline, that is, a decline of the Egyptian empire, at which point they would withdraw, and soon after this collapse, a new kingdom would arise, centered around the city of Napata, somewhere around here. The earliest, one of the earliest known leaders was a man named Kashta, who was blessed by Egyptian and priests, giving him priests of Amun, giving him the divine right to rule. But the truly earth-shaking king was a man named Pie, who actually came when the Egyptians were at war with. When the Egyptians were at war, the PA went north, conquered Egypt's enemies, and then crowned himself pharaoh, forming the Black Dynasty of pharaohs, the 25th dynasty. Anyways, let's continue. Huh? Loading, loading. Who should we seek to appease the most? Amun or Horus? Horus, the falcon-headed god of kingship. King of the gods, the state deity. Hey, I think we should choose Horus. After all, Horus, the Kandake should insist on enforcing her divine right to rule. Anyway, she is a respected queen already, which means that for the moment her rulership is safe. Okay, let's get some skirmishers. Okay, public order seems to be seriously declining right now. Oh, the nobles approve of me right now, but the common people, not so much. All right. Still largely has to do with cultural differences. Hopefully that can change soon. Let's get some. Let's get some more advanced troops. Advanced, slightly more well-trained spearmen. I can handle these losers. Nigusa Nagast. I guess this is the king. And Lilies, let's bring out an... Okay, not yet. And all right. Alright, that should be enough men. Time to make some motherfuckers suffer. Wait. Who's this? These guys are like... are just pitch dark skinned. are pitch dark skinned to the point that I actually thought that I wouldn't actually, I wasn't able to buy the, to recruit them, largely because the icons turn black and white when I don't have enough gold. Alright, let's get another unit of... otherwise, let's get another unit of spearmen. One last one. And with that, I am off to defeat. I, Zosimus of House Tarkus, advisor to and general to the Kandake, have set out to destroy her enemies. Otherwise, not much to be said. This is going to be a bit slow for now. Continuing. Alright, after I get rid of these idiots, I will continue the story of how of my time with the greatest of Kandakes, Amanarenas. All right. So as usual, this campaign is going to begin with me fighting a much larger army, but I think I can handle it. And I have a very different, a very decent series of levy troops. Levy troops with a strong number, with a strong backline of archers and skirmishers, and I have elephants. Most importantly, I got this. Elephants are OP in this game. Let's see. This is going to be a bloody battle, like, for sure. But I can handle this. But I can handle this. I have won many battles in the past against insurmountable odds, and as the warlord of Thrax, I shall do so again. Alright. Like I said, relatively disorganized mob. The more important thing is my... Let's keep, for now, let's keep my elite troops on the flanks.
Are your orders?
Let's keep my swordsmen behind.
Orders, my lord. Orders, my lord. At the ready.
Can my elephants actually hide? That would be hilarious. Nope, no can do.
Missiles. What are your orders? Gentlemen.
Okay.
At the ready. Infantry at your command.
This is probably as good as it's gonna get. Let's go. Okay, first, before I move in, I'm gonna move out, I want to actually find out where their reinforcements are coming from.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay, from the east. This is actually good, means I can get rid of them first.
What say you? Advance at speed. Order.
Okay. Oh shit, I just realized every single one of my, even my spearmen have javelins. That is actually very rare.
My lord. Advance at speed. Marchers. Advance at speed. As you command. Spearmen ready for orders. We are at your command.
Alright, elephants in this direction.
We will darken the skies. Fire!
Alright. Let's begin the skirmish.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Orders. We await your orders. Advance at speed. Orders, my lord. Swordsman, access. Missiles at your command.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Oh wow, that looks like it hurts. Oh, that looks painful.
Gentlemen, Navy spearmen. We await your orders. Fill the skies. Missile infantry ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Our spears are yours. Marchers.
Okay, I think...
We are at your command. Spearmen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Navy spearmen. Report glory. Spears ready. Cut them down. Advance and ready. Orders. What are your orders? Ready. Fighters. Navy spearmen. Our orders. Quick march. Waiting orders. Swordsmen. Marchers. Our spears are yours.
Alright, let's bring these guys back.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We are at your command. Set forward! Gentlemen! At the top! Ready! Double time! Fill the skies! Levy spearmen!
Alright.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What are your orders? Gentlemen! Marches!
I'm gonna bring these guys back.
Our orders! Awaiting orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, here come the elites.
Heavy spearmen! We are at your command.
Alright, I'm going to lead from the front. As a front. What kind of an alien warlord would I be if I didn't take a few heads myself?
My lord! Break the orders! Horsemen! Orders! Fire! Our orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Gentlemen! That's the blues! Awaiting orders! At the ready! Double time! Gentlemen! Quick march! We are at your command! Spearmen, ready for orders, my lord! At the double!
Okay.
As you wish! On my order!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Still think I got this.
Missile infantry ready!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shame. Our general is under attack.
Double time! Missiles!
Alright. Time to bring my elephants in.
Akka ready! Double time! Elephants! Elephants ready for battle! Forward! Ready! Tribunos! Orders, my lord! Ready! Quick march!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright. Elephants are going to be the main driving force of this battle.
Advance at fleet! Gentlemen! Ready your weapon! Awaiting orders! What are your orders? We await orders!
Our men flee the
Come
field
on.
of battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright, well, at least my shielded axemen have taken no damage at all so far. No casualties at all.
Elephants! Quickly now! Riders at the double! Our aim is true! Fight attack! Elephants ready for
Alright, getting them behind. I like where this is going.
marches! Find your target! Elephants
Let's go.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Elephants ready for battle!
Now maybe I can get the reinforcements I need.
Elephants! Spearmen ready for orders! Novice spearmen! Orders, my lord! Elephants and the ready! Spearmen!
Alright.
Orders, my lord!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
We are at your command!
Hopefully my axemen can hold out long enough. for my elephants to arrive. I think they
One of our
can.
units has used all its ammunition.
Elephants! Lead them! Orders, my lord!
I am going to withdraw my no, my bodyguard unit. Going to be a little risky, but whatever.
Our spears are yours! What are your orders? Orders, my lord! As you say!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Break for honor! Elephants at the ready! On this spearman! Lead them, Jack! Our spears are yours! We are at your command! Orders! Advance! Awaiting orders! At ready!
Okay, just need to sneak them around.
Forward! On this spearman! At the ready! March!
All right.
Our orders! Get forward! Awaiting orders!
All right. Yeah, we got this.
March at speed! Orders! What are your orders?
I just need to win this one melee.
Forward! Elephants! Ready to march! Engage!
Okay.
Elephants at the ready! Archers! Bring back! At the davans! Spearmen ready for orders! Archers! Kinetic! Double time! Ready! Shot for glory! Got charge!
All right. See, slowly my meter, the balance of power meter is going up. That means I'm winning. I'm making a comeback.
We await your orders.
Break them!
There's no way this would happen in real life. In real life, if every soldier, friend or foe, would stay clear of the elephants.
On this spearman! Melee infantry ready! Lead them! As you wish!
Keep up the pressure. I just need to get a good enough encirclement.
Back, back!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Back, men, back!
If I can get a good enough encirclement, I can kill their general.
What are your orders? Elephants!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Lead them!
Alright, come on. Break, you pieces of shit. Break.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Stand ready! Infantry at your command! Ready! Idiot! Our orders! Quickly now!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Quickly now! Break them! And they're ready! Spill their blood!
Oh, no.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
What are your orders? Back! Back! Shield us! Elephants ready for battle! Orders, my lord! Back!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, clearly I have lost. I'm going to concede before my own general is killed. Before I am killed. Dang.
Fall back!
Okay.
Ready for battle!
Maybe I can hire some mercenaries. See if they come after me and...
Ready for orders!
Let's see. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to withdraw. Alright, the Kandake appears to not be a fan of my recent defeat. But now I know their but now I do seem to know their strengths and weaknesses, that they rely heavily on head-on infantry attacks as well as cavalry compared to my my traditional strategy of skirmishing. So we are going to bring out the big lady herself.
First day for battle. Our numbers grow.
In addition, we are going to bring out our adventurer. Alright. Alright, a warrior and martial artist. Yes. A trader. Maybe he's even from the north. A swordsman from the north. Let's see. Let's see what the Oxamites do in response. Now that they've won a battle against me. I need them to come and, if possible, I need them to come and attack me. See if they screw up.
Ready for greatness. We will be many.
All right.
First stay for battle.
Honorable
Oh,
enemies
they're coming
will
too.
be
Okay. I wonder if I can take this guy out. No, probably not. Not this level. Alright, for now he's going to adventure in Ethiopia, and adventure, I mean, cause damage.
As you command. You're coming with us.
Alright, from the looks of it, the skirmishers are actually supposed to be our main infantry line. Alright. Anyways, let them come. The skirmishers are supposed to be their our main infantry line, because they're also spearmen. And they can also defend themselves. Ah, alright, they're coming. This is my chance.
I go.
Kushite painted warriors. Alright, so these are basically berserkers. Yeah, berserker spearmen, I guess. Alright, let's see what he ultimately does. So one thing I will point out that, according to Strabo, at least, the conflict between the Romans and the conflict between the Romans and the and the people of Kush, Kush was not determined by skill or strategic genius. It was determined by tenacity. Hey, to just keep fighting under the harshest of odds.
On the move. Your orders, my lord.
Alright, I'm being attacked from both sides right now. What mercenaries can I hire? Ethiopian mercenary bands, alright. Okay, let's do this.
All we must say.
Okay, this is a bit nerve-wracking, but I think I can win this. Oh, he left. And he left too, alright. Okay.
As you command. Ready for greatness.
How far can this guy go? How far can this guy go? Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dare him to meet me on the field of battle.
Our numbers grow. For the glory of our people. As you command.
Alright.
Yours to command.
That's not a sword. This is a sword. Alright. Alright, let's see if he buys it. Alright. Yep, we got this. Damn, that should not have... I wish I didn't have to lose those elephants, but still, I think we can do this. Okay. Mercenary spearman, how do they look different? Okay, the... Alright, so basically the Ethiopians have round shields, while the Kushites have long shields, alright. Oh, there she is. As Queen Alaga Kibasken and the Kandake and Kore of Kush.
Our hidden units have been
All right.
To meet our foe. This rabble, these dogs may bark and cry out, but we are above such petty insults. Words shall not rob us of our courage or our purpose.
Alright, I'm on the defensive and my army is primarily defensive, so I think I got this.
Javelin men!
But why are they moving to the side? Alright, I'll follow up then.
Double time! Our aim is
Arthas!
Navy Spearman!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Forever loyal!
Awaiting your command.
Archers!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Orders, my lord!
Alright, here they come.
Javelin men!
Going to bring my
Javelin men!
archers back a little.
Archers!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Orders! Get forward! Advance at feet! Missile infantry ready! At the ready! Awaiting orders! Navy Spearman! Spearman! Navy Spearman!
right, let's pull these guys back.
Archers! As you wish. Awaiting orders. Orders. Fire!
Awaiting orders. One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile infantry ready!
Yours to command. Hold the double.
Missiles! Find your targets! Levy spearmen! Waiting orders!
All right, let's make way for a duel with their cavalry.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Awaiting our order! Spears Javelin men! At the ready!
All right, caught their cavalry off guard. Now I'm gonna see if I can
Is under attack.
chase them down. I can run them down with my skirmishers.
We await your orders! Orders! We are at your command! Orders! Awaiting orders!
All right, their general is on the run. That's good.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Missile!
Advance at speed.
Orders!
Your command. At speed. Double time.
The enemy general is
Okay. All right, that gives me an advantage right off the get-go.
Our aim, order! Stand for glory!
Your command. Quick march.
What are your orders? Fire on the enemy!
our men flee the field of battle.
Gotta just focus down their units one by one.
At speed.
Orders, my lord!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Hold the double.
Javelin men! Await my order! Quick march! Advance at speed!
At speed.
Missile infantry ready! Advance our orders!
At your service. Double time. Quick advance. Quick march.
Missile! Wait on my order! Quick march! Our orders! Double time!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We will darken the sky!
All right, let's attack them from both sides now.
units has used all its ammunition.
Fire! Ready!
Yours to command. Double time.
Navy spearman! Order! March! My lord! Quick march!
Javelin men. Quick march. Yes, to glory. Javelin men.
All right.
Navy
Ready for orders. On the double. At speed. Javelin men.
spearman!
Yours to command. Follow me. Quick march.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
All right. Let's eliminate this unit quickly of swordsmen.
Missiles!
By your command. Yours to command. By your command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay.
Attack that position! At speed! On the double!
See if I can break them this time.
Touch and go!
Might be able to. Okay, got him.
Javelin men! Oi! Ready for orders! Awaiting your command! Javelin men!
Spare for glory!
By your command!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
At your service!
Order!
By your command! Advance at speed! On the double! Got the charge!
All right.
For my order!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Advance!
Seems like a good time for another charge. And
Quick march! On the double!
We are at your command!
Yours to command!
The battle is turning in our favor.
all right, that's it.
Javelin men!
Missile infantry ready! At your command! Order! Order!
By your command!
Now to just run them down, and we should be good. I'm gonna see if I. Okay. Now that is a bloodbath. Almost looks like pebbles on a sandy beach or seagulls. Damn. Wait, what this? That's kind of weird. All right. All right, I will take them as spoils of war.
For the glory of our people.
With great patience comes great skill.
Now the question is, can the rest of my troops survive against this onslaught of Aksumites? I am not sure.
First day for battle.
Let's see if I can slow them down.
Forth the power of the Jinn. A heavy outcome indeed. I revel in distraction.
For glory. March. Waiting for your command. Move forward.
All right.
For the glory of our people.
Now then,
Enemy has many faces.
I'm going to come back out of temporary retirement and see if I can defend my new home.
First day for battle.
Let me look at what my garrison is. It's okay, basically lots and lots of javelin men. All right.
For the glory of our people.
Okay, so I am going to save this game as and then restart because clearly there is a glitch that has been going on.
The two sons.
All right, now let's load it again. All right, I'm just going to quickly get some coffee and then I'll be right back. Okay, back. Anyways. I experienced I experienced her as a great, inspiring leader, not necessarily as a tactical genius, but one who could inspire her men to great deeds. Right, especially her bodyguard of horsemen. What is there to fear when you surround yourself with skilled and intelligent men? All right. Here we go.
And then there's many faces.
Okay, this is it. This is the moment of truth. See, the geographer de Strabo described Amanirenas as Queen Candace, named after her title as Queen Regent, Kandake, and the events he described about her war with Rome were largely my design. Indeed. Right. Soon after the Romans began demanding that the kingdom pay tribute, I told Kandake about how the Romans had taken how now that the Romans had taken Egypt, they would eventually come to her and Kush, sword in hand, be it in 1 or 100 years. However, there was a way she could secure lasting peace for her. There was a way she could secure lasting peace for her and her descendants. The new sole ruler of Rome, a man named Augustus, who called himself Princeps, first citizen, was tired of war. He wanted Rome to have lasting peace and prosperity, for his people to lay down their arms and enjoy the wealth that they had long shed blood for. I told the Kandake that she may take advantage of this through further war, by bringing destruction upon the Romans and their Egyptian allies. She would not win over them, of course, and many thousands of her people would die, seemingly pointlessly. But if she killed enough of the new empire subjects enough times, then perhaps the grit and fury of the people of the Nile could cause Augustus Caesar enough frustration that he may sue for peace, even a war he was sure to win. Okay, this is not good. They are besieging me, which means that they know they can't win immediately. Nevertheless,
For the glory of ours, for our might. Laying siege.
okay. Let's see if I can sue for
The
peace
door
with these.
is open to you. But if you wish to go beyond the court,
Fortune will favor us. To battle. For glory.
I think I can win this.
Besiege.
Wait, let's see what kind of mercenaries I can hire. Still nothing.
Fortune will favor us.
I'm gonna try. All right, let's surround them and let's try to attack them in all directions. Throw javelins at them from all sides. Oh yeah, I forgot that the skirmishers have guerrilla deployment.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Okay.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Gotta be very careful about this.
We await your orders. Find your targets! As you command.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
We are at your command. Archers!
Javelin men!
Missiles! Loose! Our orders! Novice Weaver! Double time! Orders! Find your targets!
The enemy general is dead.
Loose! Archers! Tribunos! Novice Weaver! Archers! Quick march! March at speed! My lord! Quick march!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Quick march! Advance and fleet! Spears at your command! Our aim is
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
fire!
Javelin men!
We will darken the sky! Spearman! At the double! Double time! We will darken the skies! At speed! At the ready! Aye!
Javelin men! Awaiting your command!
Javelin men! Missiles at your command!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Javelin men! Double time! Orders! Orders, my lord! Missiles!
units has used all its ammunition.
Archers! Our orders! Javelin men!
Alright, they're surrounded. I know what to do. Let's fire arrows. That will, that'll do horrors to their morale.
Javelin men!
Ready for orders.
Javelin men!
By your command.
Alright, they are pinned.
Javelin men!
And that is it. They are boxed. The villagers of this, the peasants of this city are boxed in. They have been destroyed. Heroic victory, as it always is, as would be expected of Mike and Dake. Okay, now the question is, should I capture it or subjugate it? Or turn it into a client state? No, I think I am going to capture it. Okay. Alright, now let's see if I can sue for peace.
I am here, then. Speak your words, and be sure that I find profit in them.
Arranged marriage. No good. Alright, no moment of truth. Let's see if he actually attacks. If he actually tries to scale the walls.
You should welcome an offer of trade. Your lands will profit much by our merchants' attentions.
This could be helpful. Alright, I'm actually getting a little anxious now. This is very, very scary. Oh, no, they haven't attacked yet. Okay, how many are there? Alright, I will come in that direction. See if I can lift the siege. These are the type of life and death decisions a warlord has to make. Exactly. Hard choices. And it says, you see, let's see what happened next. The Kandake Amanirenas took offense at the idea that her people were so weak that gambling with so many of her people's lives was the only way to save them all. But as the new prefect of Egypt, Aelius Gallus, amassed armies to push into Arabia, she knew that this was her only chance. The armies of Kush would flood into Egypt, capturing cities, enslaving their people, and toppling the new statues of Augustus Caesar. Great devastation swept across Upper Egypt, and as I expected, the Romans returned with a vengeance. Aelius Gallus, after his failure in Arabia, was succeeded as prefect by Gaius Petronius, under whom an army of 10,000 mighty legionaries overwhelmed the ragtag Kushite horde of 30,000 conscripts, destroying and enslaving most and scattering the rest. Okay. Let's see if I can kill him. Oh, got him. Wounded him at least. Hopefully that should slow him down just a little. All right. I will learn much about siegecraft in this in the coming battle.
Ready for battle.
Battle, because this battle is the moment that will decide the fate of the kingdom. As long as he just waits one more turn, then I can come back and I can come back and defend it. Just one more turn, but I doubt it. Usually it takes about usually they attack on the third turn. One more turn, that's all I ask.
A treaty would be an arrow shot with deadly intent against our mutual enemies.
All right. Okay. Boy. Yep, he's attacking. Okay. You know what? It's not unwinnable. Not unwinnable. All right. One of the many times as Warlord of Thrax, I would fight for my life. I would fight for my life. But I think, but I would come through in this occasion, or that is my other self at this particular point in Kushite history. At least, I think I did. Okay, lots and lots of ladders. What do we do here?
We are at your command, ready to march. Tribesmen, our aim is true. Median cavalry. Spearmen, ready.
Okay, I have literally only 2 units of spearmen. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt so much. And my... Okay, so basically this is... So in other words, this is going to be entirely ranged base. Okay, here's what we are going to do. We are going to put a garrison of... my garrisoned archers on this side. And then we're going to put... we're going to put them on this side because this way... when the enemy Axumites come in my direction, and then push against my spears, my archers can shoot into their side or fire into the crowd.
Drive men!
At least I think that's how it's gonna work.
Onward! Orders! Our orders! Tribesmen! Orders, my lord!
All right. All right, let's go. Definitely winnable. All right. All right, the ladders have docked on the walls. It's go time.
We await your orders!
Just wait for them to come in one big mob.
The enemy have taken a tower.
All right, they've taken the gates.
The enemy have taken a tower. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. They are indeed coming in from the side. Damn it. What, they're just sitting on the walls, not really doing anything, no, just waiting
One of our units has
waiting
used
for
all
me
its
to get
ammunition.
bored.
We will darken the skies. The enemy have captured the gates.
What is going on? All right. When is the assault actually going to begin? Okay, it's beginning now, I think.
Our general is under attack.
Cavalry! Archers!
Levy spearmen!
Orders!
men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
What are your orders? Please, for honor! Break them!
Okay.
Missiles! Our orders!
So I will point out that enemies with shield, that units with shields are actually weak from the side as well as the back, because you can't cover your right side with the shield as well, largely because your shield is generally going to be in your left hand.
We are at your command! Missile!
An entire unit has perished.
Indian cavalry! Infantry at your command! What are your orders? Fill the skies! Immediate!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Engage! Amisos! For glory!
Alright, the archers are getting in place.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
At the ready! Awaiting orders! Archers!
We have lost a victory point.
Awaiting orders! Drive men! Fire on the enemy! We await your orders!
Come on, hold
Our
out.
men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
No, 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 don't break, don't break, don't break.
Drive men! Standard Dolizas!
An entire unit has perished.
Don't break, don't break.
Vela infantry! Break from the enemy! Orders, my lord! Back, back!
Nope, you broke.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Withdraw!
And we're done. We're doomed.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Back, back! Withdraw!
Our general has fallen.
And yep, the alternate version of myself is dead. Of course, this isn't what really happened, but it does definitely determine that once we end the stream, we're definitely not going to continue this campaign, but... Oh, well, we could. I could always just take a different form. Or we could just retry this battle.
The enemy is about to capture the fort.
You know what? Yeah, I think we're just gonna retry this battle. I got very close. If I had just gotten my archers into position where they could fire earlier. Yep, that did not happen.
Disengage!
See, unfortunately, this whole entire game is very random, and multiple neighbors attacking me at once will ultimately require some save scumming to get past. It's random when it comes to diplomacy, I mean. No, that's not it. I don't want to go back to that. I want to go back to the autosave.
At your command.
Alright, let's do this again. Because I might not have mentioned this earlier, but the warlord of Thrax is very predictive. He's very good at predicting the enemy's intentions, and because of that, he knows well that they will attack from the right.
On watch!
How? Because fuck you, that's why. All right.
Swift and accurate. Melee infantry ready.
Orders, my lord!
Levy spearmen.
Okay, let's try this again. We will defend Medewi to our last breath. Shower them with javelins, then and hold them off with a wall of steel and Kushite spirit. Alright, so far so good.
The enemy have taken a tower.
The archers are already doing work.
The enemy have taken a tower.
Oh, look at that. As usual, it is not advisable to be first man over the wall. No matter how rewarding it can be.
Tribes, people! Quick march! Spearmen ready for orders! For order! We await your orders! Spears, at your command!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, so far so good.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Orders, my lord! Ready to aim! Archers!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, this is it.
Turn the sky!
Unleash all the arrows now. Every single one of them.
Our general is under attack.
Your orders! We await your orders! Archers! Set them alight!
The men are wavering. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Awaiting orders! Tribesmen! Orders! Numidians! On my order!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Okay, what if we did this?
Withdraw! As you say!
Alright, concentrate fire on just a single area.
At the ready! Swordsmen, engage! Fall back!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Archers! Archers! Orders, my lord! Archers! Hold position! Missiles at your command!
Find your targets! What are your orders? The enemy general is dead.
Alright, the enemy general is dead. Killed by an arrow, as generals often are.
Archers! Fill the sky! Orders! Fire! Missile infantry ready!
We await your orders.
Indian cavalry!
Just keep on raining down on flaming arrows. Arrows of fire.
We are at your command! Fire on the enemy!
Okay, they're all routing, I think. Yeah, that's good.
Heavy spearmen! Orders, my lord! Archers!
Okay, it's even now. I think we're, this is good. This is really good. Balance of power is even now.
Field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Wait your orders! Archers! Fill the skies! Fire on the enemy! Awaiting orders! Archers! Orders!
And my men and I fought bitterly. But by the end, I'd spilled pots of oxamite blood.
We are at your command!
Blood.
Awaiting orders!
The day would be won, and if not, I would go. I was sure to go down fighting.
Indian cavalry! Heavy infantry ready! Double time! Indian cavalry! We
An
understand!
entire unit has perished.
Withdraw!
Your orders.
Indian cavalry!
Orders, my lord. The enemy have captured the gates.
Send your best against us, and we will kill them all.
Archers! Find your targets! King we await your orders! Archers! Fire on the enemy!
We await your orders.
Double
We have lost lost the victory point.
Okay, they have taken the center, and now I need to take it back. Damn it.
We have captured a tower. One of
Almost.
our units has used all its ammunition. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
At the ready! We await your orders! Ready! Your orders!
Almost done. Almost, this battle is almost won.
We have captured a tower. Double time.
Okay, they're breaking.
Turning in our favor.
Holy crap, that was a legendary battle. Well, just my men are surrounded by are surrounded from all sides, but my archers just keep on encircling them, shooting into their rears. The cities are lined with the dead. The city streets are lined with the dead. Such carnage. That was it. The warlord of Thrax had defended had successfully defended Medewi from its enemies, yes, but not without a heavy toll. Well, untold thousands of innocent and Kushites were dead, and now there was not much left to do but seek revenge. Heroic savior. All right, you are not getting away. All right. Not much adventure in this story. All that is a lot more desperation than anything else. All right, seriously, the number of commoners in in the city is dwindling. There are only 10,000 people left. And let's see, who should we take along? Back to my story earlier. So, like I said, Gaius Petronius, yes, he saw he inflicted a catastrophic defeat against the Kushite, against Amani Renas's army, just as I expected. Kush was now on the defensive, and now was the time that would determine the fate of the kingdom. No longer was Amani Renas's goal to harm the Romans, but rather to push them to negotiate peace. The Kandake offered to return the captives and statues she had stolen from Egypt, but her concessions were ignored, and Petronius razed the city of Napata where she and her son were residing. I led the two of them out through a secret passageway, and I found that my trust in her character had not been misplaced. Amani Renas vowed to keep fighting instead of giving in and licking the sandals of Kaiser. Returning to her capital of Medewi, the Kandake amassed a second army and led it towards the city of Premnis. Realizing that the fight was not over, Petronius rushed his legions out, outmaneuvering the Kandake and garrisoning the city. Oh! My warlord just killed the king. Now that was an adventure. Just as the new king was coronated, my mighty warlord and martial artist, has disguised himself as one of his bodyguards, and hurled a poison dart at the king. King before slipping away. All right. Alright, let's sabotage his supplies. He is not getting away. This army is not getting away.
My humble apologies. My lord?
He is running back home.
First stake on battle.
All right.
Come on.
Ready for battle. You cannot pass here.
Remember the flag.
After them.
Ready for order.
Are there numbers? Waiting for your command. Ready for greatness.
At your command. Make haste, man.
They won't survive a week. Do not look back.
Ready for battle.
How may I say?
All right. Before I finish this, I want to take Aksum for good.
I am your champion, my lord. I live for war. I'm yours to command. On the move.
For the glory of our people.
All right.
As you command.
All right, this is it. In history, the Aksumites were the ones who. In history, the Aksumites were the ones who destroyed the people of Medwi. We're going to reverse that. We are going to. We are going to conquer them and turn Kush into a true African superpower. All right, let's hire some more elephants.
Ready for the blaze.
Let's go. Oh. Yeah, that sometimes happens to, that sometimes does actually happen. It just randomly shuts off. I will... get this started again. It never troubles the wolf how many the sheep may be.
For the glory of our
Alright, going back to the autosave. Okay, once again, let's do this.
do not look back.
Let them cower before our might. Laying siege to the settlement. At your command. Fall back!
As you command.
All right.
Orders! Missile infantry ready! Archers! Our orders!
We await your orders. Spearmen ready for orders.
Archers!
Awaiting your command. Yours to command.
Orders! Advance SP! Archers! Quick march! Missiles at your command!
Our reinforcements have arrived. Orders, my lord. Quick march!
We await your orders!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
I forgot to bring the to purchase the elephants after that autosave. Dang it.
Skies! At the ready! Advance at speed! We will darken
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Archers! Murder! Missiles at your command!
Ready for orders.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, the poor African villagers are now being showered by javelins.
Javelin men! At speed! Navy spearmen! Spears ready! Our orders! Quick march! Our aim is true! Javelin men! Navy spearmen! Quick march!
Yours to command. Quick march.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our general is under attack.
Alright.
Javelin men! Advance at speed! Ready! Orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Charge! Orders, my lord! Orders! At speed! Orders! Taxes! Orders, my lord! Missile infantry ready! Javelin men! Quick march!
By your command.
Our orders! Forever loyal! Navy spearmen!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Javelin men! Quick march! Orders! Advance at speed! Navy spearmen!
To command. On the double.
Our aim is true! At the double!
At your service. By your command.
We will darken the skies! Navy spearmen! We will order! Draw weapons!
Ready for orders. Yes, commander.
Our order! At the double! Airmen!
Okay.
Javelin men! Advance at speed! Missile infantry ready! Javelin men! Draw weapon!
By your command.
Ready! Double time! My lord! Loose! Orders, my lord!
Alright. I am sneaking around. I'm sneaking around them, getting ready for a brutal rear charge with my elite shock troops.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Javelin men! Missile! Our order! Advance at speed! Find your target! Awaiting orders! Fill the skies! Ready to march! As you say! We will darken the skies!
By your command!
Javelin man! Fire on the enemy!
Ready for orders!
Awaiting orders!
Yours to command! As you command! Advance at speed! At your service!
Marchers! Fire! Our orders!
Awaiting your command!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Javelin man! Find your target! Fire on the enemy!
We await your orders.
Missile infantry ready!
Ready for orders! Got us engaged!
Javelin man!
Yours to command! Double time!
Melee infantry ready! Our aim is true! Quick march! We are at your command!
Your command! Advance at speed! Bring the charge!
Javelin man! Fill the skies!
Ready for orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Fill the sky! Our orders! Ship forward!
Yours to command! Quick march!
Almost there. Just got one more.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Javelin man! At the ready!
By your command! Double time!
We are at your command!
Awaiting your command! Understood! On the double! Double time! Quick march! Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Command!
Yours to command!
Javelin!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Almost there.
What are your orders? Javelin man!
Yours to command! Hurt advance!
Melee infantry! My lord! Charge!
By your command!
All right. One last rear charge.
Ready! We are at your command!
Awaiting your command!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
At speed!
What are your orders?
Archer!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Quick march!
Ready! Tribunas!
At your service! Double time! Advance at speed! On the double!
Awaiting orders! Our aim is clear! Javelin man! Amisos!
Yours to command!
We await your orders.
Awaiting your command!
Archers! Melee infantry at the ready!
By your command!
Javelin man! You the fuck glory!
At your service!
Ready and One last cavalry charge.
The battle is turning in our favor.
And there it is. Game, set, match.
Destination reached.
For the glory of our people,
Ready for orders.
thirsty for battle,
We fight for you, my lord.
as you command. Ready for greatness, thirsty for battle.
All right, Ethiopia, all of Nubia is mine now, which is which means this is a good place to tell you what happened at the end. This was the moment. Amanirenas was thirsty for Roman blood, but I assured her this was not the time to let rage take control of her senses. The legions were tiring, and although the tenacious Petronius would go on, Caesar had no interest in a long, drawn-out war over the Upper Nile, instead wishing to focus on building Rome into his dream city of marble. The Kandake agreed with this sentiment, and declared her wish to send ambassadors to Caesar himself. Petronius agreed, and Kush's diplomats were escorted to Imperator and Princeps Augustus, and they came back with good news. Augustus had acknowledged the Kandake's strength and grit, and had decided that Rome for once would be generous to its lessers. Peace was declared, and the kingdom was declared exempt from tributes. After a sea of wading through its own blood, I had helped the great queen Amanirenas achieve lasting peace for hundreds of years.
As you command. Thirsty for battle, ready for greatness.
My lord.
For the glory of our people.
Let's see.
Thirsty for battle. Our numbers grow. You're coming with us.
We fight for you, my lord.
And a commandment. Let's see. Alright, well this seems like a good time to celebrate with bread and games. No, probably not. I need food. We're kind of low on food already. So, let's see. Noble philanthropy. I will ask the nobles of the city in exchange for sparing their lives to help me rebuild. Wow, that is a lot of loot. Anyways, this does seem like a good time to end. It's been 3 hours, and I'm definitely going to timestamp the VOD to VOD as part of my narrative on my adventure. My narrative about my adventures in Kush, but otherwise, that was quite fun. Like I said, Kush is a culture with is a Black African culture with a long history and a proud heritage of both war and culture. I hope to talk more about this in the future, so thanks for coming, and expect more to come.